channel. Good afternoon. It's the early shift, kind of bumping in on Jerry Noble's 90s at noon parade for a second.
That's okay. We have something extremely important.
We do. We have Kevin, Joe, and Nick, better known as the Jonas Brothers.
How are you?
In the house today. Actually, we're in the house in Detroit last night at the Palace of Auburn Hills for the big show with Miley Cyrus, better known to some as Hannah Montana. How was the show, guys?
It was great. It went really well. There was a sold-out arena, so you can't get much better than that, and we had a great time.
Now, what do you guys think about it when you're part of a tour and you hear that tickets are going for like upwards of $2 or $3 grand in some places to get tickets for one of your shows? Is that what kind of feeling is that?
It's hard, but of course it's flattering and everything, but it's just like it's hard for the fans because the scalpers did so much to this tour and hiked up the ticket prices. But you know what? The true fans are getting the seats now, so we're really excited that they're back.
Very cool. And we have about 30 or 40 true fans that are going to meet you guys in just a couple of minutes.
They are so excited to see you guys. It's the energy in the room is just out of this world. So.
Now, a couple of things you guys might know and you might not know. According to Teen Magazine, you guys were just named part of 50 of the hottest guys in Hollywood. You were number 5, 6, and 7 respectively.
That's awesome. What order was it?
Let's see. It was Kevin was first, then Joe, and then Nick was 7.
That's an age order, so I don't know if it's like full.
It might be chronologically. So
yeah,
I don't know.
they just put us there, but I'll take that first.
Take it.
Whatever.
All right.
Yeah. There you go.
And you guys, of course, you guys come a long way since Mandy a couple years ago. We were talking about that
Yeah.
a while ago. And Jerry Noble's listening. He and I will remember Mandy very fondly. But
yes. We don't even play it in our set anymore.
You don't put it in your set? You don't even play it
We
anymore?
don't play anymore just because it's been so long. We have so many more songs that have done so much better than yeah, so we play those.
Now, I got to ask a question. Everyone says you're feeling under the weather, Nick.
Nick, that's me. A little bit under the weather. I got a little bit stuck in the hospital. That's kind of what happens when you're on the road. Just kind of gotta go with it.
You sound a little plugged.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to make yourself feel better? Because you've got to perform tonight as well.
Took a nap on the way here. Kind of just try to get as much sleep as you
Get
can.
another nap after you guys.
And then, just trying to, my mom's out on the road, so she definitely makes, I take all the medicine I need and all that, and she's good about that.
Okay,
So we have to take these vitamins. They're like just regular vitamins, but they taste so bad. So like you think they're not like they have some are orange tasting, they're just terrible.
They didn't give you guys the fruit flavor?
For a while we used the gummy bear ones, the gummy bites. What they're called.
Those are awesome.
They're unbelievable.
I ate too many one time.
Yeah, totally ate too many.
Jonesing for gummy bear vitamins now?
Exactly.
Yeah, seriously, I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't have so many gummy bear vitamins. Because you kind of forget that they're vitamins.
Right.
Like you're eating gummy bears.
When they taste like candy.
Yeah, exactly.
And Mom's listening right now. Note to self, cut down on the amount of vitamins that the boys receive. Got it. Okay. Nick, got to ask the question. Rumor circulating that you and Hannah Montana / Miley Cyrus are a little more than just friends.
There's always rumors going around about who we're dating, and I'll take a picture of somebody and I'm dating them the next day, so you never really know. And you know what? I think we're just having fun with it right now. See what happens, but it's just it's chill.
There was a rumor going around last night. Actually, I went onto our MySpace, and all these things were like, "Kevin, are you okay? Kevin, are you okay?" I was like, "What's going on?" I went a couple pages back. Someone started a rumor that I had fallen down, hit my head, and I was in the hospital. I was sitting in my hotel room reading these comments like, what is going on? So really, there's so many internet rumors all the time.
Are you okay?
I am totally fine.
Are you sure?
Just checking.
That never happens.
I'm going to start the rumor today.
Yes.
Kevin was in the studio today and he fell and hurt himself. Wish him well. No.
Kevin is cool, everybody. He's all good. Don't worry about it.
It's weird. I don't know how those things start, but one person does it, and then boom.
Now, I'm going to tread on dangerous water for a second, and please don't take offense to it because I don't mean any offense. The slide into the microphone stand on the American Music Awards was one of the best recoveries I've ever seen. That was pretty cool.
Well, thank you very much.
Now, what went through your head when that happened?
When I fell, I kind of just, realized like, oh great, can't believe I just did this. But and in situations like that, and I've talked to people like that have done the same thing, you kind of just have to get back up and just give it your all, because you know that like 3 days from that point, you're going to think about 3 days ago being like, did I do a good job, or did I totally just mess up? And I was happy with my performance.
Did you watch? Did you watch the film on it?
I didn't watch it until like a few days afterwards, and then I was like, okay, so
it didn't look bad.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
You kind of did that whole knee thing and came right. The angle was good, so it wasn't horrible at all.
Thank you. Yeah.
What's better than a little blood and no reward show?
And your performance was still better than some of the other ones on the show, so there's no shame there whatsoever.
Oh, thank you very much.
So, all right. Well, speaking of performances, go ahead. No, sorry, Katie.
Actually, no. I wanted to ask them really quickly. Y'all have a TV show coming out. It's called Jonas. Can you just kind of give us a little insight as to what to expect?
Sure. Jonas is a television show from us.
It's pretty cool. It stands for Junior Operatives Networking as Spies. So we're not only you know, a band, but we're really underneath it all. We're actually spies. So it adds a whole other label to who to who we are. So it's really exciting. Also, we have a movie coming out next spring.
Yeah, that's what you guys just said. You were in Toronto for
Toronto for a month and a half. It's called Camp Rock. It's gonna be really exciting. But of course, the TV show, we would go into production directly following this tour. But there's
writer
this
strike,
giant writer strike that's pushing everything back. So what we're doing is we're just, you know, we're following the wind, and just, you know, maybe I think we're going to be hitting the road again and going back on a tour.
Really? By yourselves?
Yes.
Okay. Very cool. Well, it's good to see that you guys are having some success. I know a lot of people scream your names, and everybody, when we did the contest over the weekend, we're dying for the chance to meet you. And Katie and I, when we were on the air this morning, had people calling going, when are the Jonas Brothers coming? Because they were planning on camping out our side of our studio at 26 degrees to see you guys today. So we kind of avoided that because we don't want anybody catching pneumonia. You know, to hear you guys do SOS live, as much as everybody would love to, you know, be here for it.